every business has, or every organization has a compensation or a plan for compensating performance. And Longrich is no different. The truth is that Longrich compensation plan is very, very, very unique. And this compensation plan has been able to eliminate all pitfalls, and all of the pitfalls in the conventional network marketing has been eliminated. It is well structured that if you do understand the compensation plan very well, you will grow, and not just grow alone. Everybody who's joining you in the business will also grow. If you look at this image on your screen, there's a question here: what is money? Now we're talking about money. Compensation plan has to do with money. I define money as people. Money is equal to people. And that's the truth. If you have a shop, you have a business, money is not going to just walk into that shop, walk into that organization. It is people that are going to walk into that place and patronize you. So meaning that people are the custodians of money. People are the custodians of money. So there is no business in the world that you want to venture into that you don't need people. But some business limits you. And we're going to be looking at a business whereby can allow you spread your tentacles across your country, across your continent, and you can begin to benefit from everywhere in the world, everywhere around the world, who is actually into that particular business. According to John D. Rockefeller, he said, I would rather earn 1% of a 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. This is wisdom. We're in leveraging world. We are in the era of leveraging. If you do not understand leverage, that is actually something for the very, very wealthy people. Earning 1% of 100 people's effort is wisdom than 100% of your personal effort. So how to partner with Longrich International is simple. You switch your brand from XYZ brand, from whatever you're using, to Longrich products, and that's it. You're just going to be moving from chemical products to using organic product, Longrich organic products. All Longrich products are organic, and for every time you use our product, it gives you health benefits. And we have 10 ways of which you can actually earn. You can see it on your screen. In Longrich, compensates its partners in 10 different ways. We have the retail profit, fast start bonus, performance bonus, development bonus, leadership bonus, repeat order bonus, travel bonus, car bonus, house bonus, educational bonus. All these are incentive. All this makes up the compensation plan. So you can actually understand that it is huge. It is huge. If you work in an organization, if I'm going to ask you, like, in how many ways do you get compensated? A lot of us only earn salaries. I think it's only the blue chip companies that are going to have some compensation, perhaps a car loan and maybe travel trips and all of that. But the Longrich, everything is instilled in it. Education is there for your children. We have housing fund. That means you can actually grow the business to a point where you can retire to your own house. The company actually has a plan to ensure that you have a housing fund worth about 25 million naira when you grow to a particular level. The company also guarantees your own MBA, that you can actually run a master's program in the university in the US. And so many incentives that makes up the compensation plan and makes it very, very interesting and juicy for partners. So we have development bonus, leadership bonus, car bonus, and all of this making it up. In Longrich, every year we get cars. You're expected to get your car funds every year. Every year there's a car promo, that performance from your network, that's performance from the network you've been able to build in 2020-21. The total performance in that year, if it hits a particular target, you get the minimum of 5 million naira. That's paid directly into your bank account. It's called car fund. If you don't have a car, you're expected to buy a car, and nobody's going to force you. If you're not going to buy a car, you want to use it to do whatever you want to do. And I mean, it's your money. but you're entitled to this money every year. Those are incentives, apart from the weekly bonus that comes for people who have actually built the business, religiously. Now, to become a part of this business is simple. We have different entry level. We have the VIP level, which is 1680 PV. If you look at the screen, this is for Nigeria. Okay, we have 1680 PV for the VIP level, estimated to be 800,000 naira. And the platinum level is you're expected to generate 720 PV. The estimated amount is 350,000, and you earn 12%. The VIP and the platinum earn the same percent, but the VIP also get an extra 1%. It accumulates every month, and you can cash out at any point you desire. Then we have the gold level, 240 PV, estimated to be 120,000, 10%. Your sharing profit is 10%. We have the silver, the PV is 120 PV. The estimated amount is 60,000 naira. Then you are to share 8% with the company. Then the Q silver is 60 PV. The estimated amount is 30,000 naira, and you also share 8%. Then the last one is the student package, which is called the starter combo. 4 PV, your estimated amount is 10,050 naira, and you earn on every starter combo you refer. You earn on every starter combo you refer. You know, but I'm just going to expatiate a little more on the other plans apart from the starter combo. All of these packages, you are expected to pick product of your choice. You don't pay money for registration. Registration is almost free. You are, like you're switching your brand. You're going to pick product of your choice. You look at the category you can afford. Now, if you look at this compensation plan, and if you look at this startup, this is the only business that has the lowest startup capital. I started up this business with less than 70,000 naira. That was in some years back. And a business I started with 70,000 naira. The same year, I started up this business. A friend of mine started up his own business with about 5 million naira. Now, looking at what he had 5 million naira in business. I had just 70,000 naira in business. And a lot of people were laughing at me because it was as if I was stupid and I wasn't going to go anywhere. And he had everything. He had an office, he had money, and he set up a very beautiful office, and we started working. 2 years down the line, he was already having issues. He couldn't pay some of his staffs. He had to lay some people off. And 2 years down the line, I already qualified for my first car, which was worth about 2.8 million naira at 2018. And he was already losing staffs, he was losing businesses, and he was making a lot of errors. And in 2019, I qualified for my second car, 6 million naira. I got the cash. I bought another car. He had to sell his car in 2019 to pay his rent. He couldn't sustain in the office. And in 2020, he was out of business. And in 2020, I've already made so much money, over 20 million naira. And this is a business I started off with 70,000 naira. And he, who started business with 5 million naira, had already lost everything. Now, the onus of this is that we live in an era whereby a lot of people still get it confused. Like, you don't need millions to start up a business in the 21st century. It's not about how much you have. It's about how much capacity you have, to be able to run. And this is an economy that is very flexible. You can partner with people who already have an existing business. This business is an existing business. So when you make this decision, you are going to be partnering with a company with any of this category. So the company, when you decide to choose any of the entry category, the company is going to generate for you a unique code that becomes partnership with the company. So you pick products. The product you're picking is for your own use. And I mean, I'm telling you for free, if you had gone through the video that played talking about the kidney and the health, you'll see that a lot of us are prone to these issues. It's just that we ignore ourselves, and that's why people will keep dying. I keep saying it. I've lost close people, and people you can just keep scrolling up the different countries entry level. This is for England, and so people will keep dying. So most of the things you're going to be buying are things that are going to benefit your health. So those are things you're switching your brand to. You're buying things that are going to give you good, are going to help you prolong your existence. Whereas the ones we've been using are not even doing us no good because we don't even know why we use them. Some of us inherited some toothpaste because our parents used them. We don't know why they use them. How you're using toothpaste for the past 20 years and you're having dental issue. That means you didn't get value. But we're talking about using a toothpaste that guarantees your oral health. Protect you and your family from ever having a dental issue. And that becomes a business or an investment with the company. So it is simple. You're going to be buying. When you buy, the company is expecting you to build an empire. Now, how do you build an empire? They want you to, when you use the product, help them to get 3%. Just get only 3. It is a business of 3. Now, I bought product I've used and I've enjoyed it. And, it is easier for me to talk about my experience. A lot of us go to some churches. I'm talking about churches, and you had an experience in the church. And the next Sunday, you're going back with 3 people. How did you do that? But when it comes to this business, a lot of people, when it comes to making money, people just want an easy way out. The truth is, it's a mindset thing. There's this perception. We just want life to be easy. And you see, the people who, when you want life to be easy, when you try to do easy things, life will automatically become hard for you. We go to church and we invite people, we go back with people. The same thing you have to do here. When you have an experience with a product, there's no how you have a wonderful experience except you are not a conscious person, except you're somebody who just live. There are people who don't even know. Some people don't have taste. Some people don't smell, So, but if you're somebody who is very, observant, you would know that there's a difference in what you're using and you have an experience. So with that experience, you'll be able to sell 3 persons to sell these 3 persons to join you. What you are doing for these 3 persons is helping these 3 persons, because a lot of people are ignorant of what you know. So when they tell you no, it's not because they don't want to join you. It is because they don't understand what you are giving them. So you are expected to share the experience and make them see what you've seen. When once you can get 3 persons, that's all. You also let the 3 persons, let them know that what you are buying is for them to use and have an experience. When they understand that they have to share the same experience with 3, when you can actually drive them to understand that the experience they've had, let them also share with 3 persons. When they do that, the company is going to pay you 2 times of what they paid you before. The first time you brought in 3 persons, when your first 3, the company had paid you, your percentage is based on the volume of what these 3 persons did. Example, if you came in as a VIP and the 3 people came in as a VIP, you're going to earn 12% on only performance of what the volume of those 3 persons. I'm sorry, we're not going to break down the compensation plan into pieces, but this is just basic. And the next 9 person who is coming under those 3 persons, you're going to earn another 12% of the volume. Do you get that? If the 9 produces 27, the 9 people are going to earn, the 3 are going to earn, you are going to earn 12% of the volume of what that 27 person has done, benefits you. And all the points keeps, adding up to you. If you look at this 3x3 order, this is what you would get if you come in at, what level is this one? At 60 PV. If you look at it, first month, second month, what you expected to get. So, it is as simple as that. The Longrich business compensation plan is changing a lot of life. A lot of people who have mastered it are having testimony. My advice for you is that it is the best time. The best time to have joined this business was yesterday. So if I'm you, I'll just make my decision this week so that we can begin to build.